Congratulations with the purchase of your Timberpool swimming pool. This short installation movie shows you how to install the Timberpool quickly, easily, and safely, combined with the enclosed installation instructions in which the stages are explained in detail. This movie gives you a clear overall impression. We advise before you begin building your swimming pool that you take the time to read through the index, the list of parts, and the exploded view. This will give you an overall impression of the parts and where they are sited in the swimming pool. All parts are numbered and named, and the quantity of each item you require is indicated alongside. The construction of the swimming pool is explained in stages. Follow the order that is shown, and building your swimming pool will be successful. If you choose to buy an oval pool, it is provided with some steel frames. These frames will not be handled in this installation movie, but are mentioned in detail in the installation instructions. Preparing the ground. One of the most important considerations that will need to be given when setting up your swimming pool is ensuring that the ground is level. It is extremely important that you start with a flat, level surface. We recommend that you level a shape that is 1 meter larger than the size of the swimming pool. The easiest way to draw a circle is by placing a stake in the ground, attaching a piece of string half the length of the desired diameter to the stake, and using it to draw a circle on the ground. If you choose for an isolated base of rectangular sandwich panels, you saw the plates in the right size and fit them into each other. We recommend that you place a layer of felt or underlay, not supplied, on the base. This will give the swimming pool liner added protection. Place the undercarpet sections next to each other in a circle. Cut the rectangular pieces so you will get a round shape. Step 1. Laying the base. Place the 4 half-wall sections and the 4 wall sections into each other. Step 2. Positioning the wall sections. Now place the wall sections in order on top of the base you have just laid. On the skimmer side of the pool, ensure that 5 complete wall sections are positioned on top of the first half wall section. On top of this, position the inlet wall section. On top of this, position a complete wall section. On top of this, you can now position the wall section underside of skimmer. Step 3. Positioning the skimmer and inlet. Now that you have positioned the skimmer bottom wall section, set the skimmer in place and then position the skimmer top wall section. Note, place a PVC ring 63 mm by 36 mm into the notch in the bottom side of the skimmer to hold the skimmer upright. The ring can be put in the right place by giving some gentle knocks to it. You can now complete the assembly of the top side. To do this, use the half wall sections, slotted upper edge, and the whole wall sections, slotted upper edge. You have now finished positioning the wall sections. Step 4. Assembling the consoles. Position the consoles on the outside of the swimming pool and screw them in place from the inside. You should distribute the consoles 3 per wall section, with the exception of the skimmer section, over the wall section. See exploded view for a detailed explanation. Note, the metal anchor plate fits on the upper side of the console. The upper edge of the metal anchor plate should be positioned at the same height as the upper edge of the topmost wall section. Use 2 of the 5 by 100 mm screws per console. You can now screw the metal anchor plate on top of the console. Note, the metal anchor plate is also screwed to the wall section with two 5 by 40 mm screws. Step 5. Installing the liner holdings. Secure the liner holders on the inside of the swimming pool using the 4 by 35 mm screws. The slanting side of the liner holder goes underneath. The liner holder must be placed in the middle of the wall section, with the upper side of the liner holder level with the upper edge of the wall section. Drill the screw holes using the 4 mm bit. You must also countersink these holes. These holes must be drilled through the double section of the liner holder. See drawing detail E. Leaving a gap of 5 cm at the end of the liner holder, drill holes at intervals of 20 cm. Attach the liner holder corner piece to the ends of the liner holder. Put the corner pieces into the liner holder before you secure the next liner holder. Step 6. Preparing to install the swimming pool liner. If you have not yet fitted a felt or other underlay on the ground, as mentioned in the section on preparing the ground, you may do so now. Step 7. Preparing the skimmer for installing the swimming pool liner. To avoid leaks through the swimming pool liner via the skimmer and the inlet, you should secure one of the two self-adhesive right-angled packings to the mouth of the skimmer. Use one of the round self-adhesive packings for the inlet onto the inside of the swimming pool around the inlet hole. We recommend that you thoroughly clean the underlay with a vacuum cleaner and smooth it completely flat to prevent damage to the pool liner. Step 8. Installing the swimming pool liner. Unfold the swimming pool liner inside the swimming pool. Click the outer edge of the liner into the liner holders. Pay extra attention at the corners of the liner holders. Check that the liner is well distributed over the entire surface of the swimming pool floor. Next, push the liner firmly into the corners of the swimming pool to avoid wrinkles. Now cut out the liner on the inside of the inlet. You can now place the inlet from the inside of the swimming pool onto the wall section of the inlet. Screw the large sealing ring on the outside onto the inlet. Then screw the sealing ring onto the flange. Now stick the second right-angled self-adhesive packing into the pre-drilled trim frame of the skimmer. Now screw the trim frame carefully to the skimmer mouth. After this, You can cut out the liner on the inside of the skimmer. Install the floating flap of the skimmer mouth and install the coarse wastebasket in the skimmer. Then put the cover on. Step 9. Installing the filter system, not supplied as standard. In this step, the filter system is connected to the inlet and the skimmer. We'll explain in general terms the installation of the filter system. The filter system may differ per timber pool swimming pool dealer. Place the pump about 3 to 4 meters away from the swimming pool. This is safer with regard to the combination of water and electricity. Place the suction side of the pump in the direction of the swimming pool so that the hoses used will be the shortest. Detailed information on installing the filter system can be found in the enclosed installation instructions and in the packing of the filter system. After installing the filter system and before using it, you must fill the swimming pool until the water is 2 centimeters below the upper edge of the skimmer mouth. The use of the filter system is explained in detail in the installation instructions. You must shut off the pump before using the 4-way valve. If you do not, the filter system may be irreparably damaged. Damage caused by this sort of error is not covered under the guarantee. Refer to your detailed installation instructions. Step 10. Installing the swimming pool surround. The swimming pool surround consists of 2 ovals of planks. Each oval has its own length of planks. For the inner circle, use the short planks, and the long planks are for the outer circle. Each plank must be screwed tightly to the metal anchor plate with 8 5x20 millimeter roundhead screws. To finish the wall sections, you can now install the cover laths. For this, you need to pre-drill the cover laths and install them with 5x7 millimeter screws. See the parts list and detail C on the drawing. Step 11. Aligning the wooden steps. In order to be able to align the wooden steps more easily, we recommend that you pre-drill the screw holes and countersink them with the 4 millimeter bit. When assembling the wooden steps, use 20 5x70 millimeter screws. You'll find an illustration of the completed steps in the parts list. See the parts list and details H and J of the drawing. Step 12. Installing the stainless steel swimming pool steps. Construct the stainless steel swimming pool steps according to the supplied user manual. Choose which side of the swimming pool you want to enter and exit from. Keep a sufficient distance from the skimmer and the filter system. Position the steps in the center of the wall section you have chosen. Make sure the steps are vertical when screwing the rosettes tight. Your timber pool swimming pool has been designed to be installed once only. Disassembly and reinstallation may cause damage to essential parts. If you would like to install a light in your swimming pool, you must use extreme caution. We recommend that you have a specialized company install the lights. Do not use the upper edge of your swimming pool as a diving board or running board. They are not meant for this purpose. Use the swimming pool steps only to get into and out of the pool. Treat the liner carefully, avoiding contact with sharp objects to prevent leakage. Finally, look after children who use the swimming pool carefully, especially if they are not qualified swimmers. We recommend that you always supervise children who use the swimming pool. Make sure that children without a swimming certificate wear a flotation device. Timberpool wishes you hours of fun in your Timberpool swimming pool.